Okay, second attempt, same reconnecting, and it just didn't. So we'll try again. So today the live stream comes from Disney Springs. Main reason for doing a live stream is kind of because I failed to get yesterday's live stream, yesterday's one take up, for the main reason that I didn't even leave the room yesterday. I wasn't very well, so I don't know whether it was something I ate, it was a bug, whether it was the salt water from the kayaking. I don't know, but I was quite poorly that night, and then I was just completely out of it for yesterday. So I haven't eaten for like pretty much 42 Disney Springs. Probably gonna head to Early Sandwich. Probably head to Early Sandwich, just get something like not too crazy, not like a big greasy burger or anything like that. I just kind of want, hello. So yeah, I was absolutely gutted that yesterday I didn't even make it out of the room, because it was Steve and Chris's last day, so I was meant to meet up with them in Universal before they went home, and yeah, I missed them. So they're now back in the UK, and yeah, oh, there you go. As I talk with them, they pop online. I wish that you guys still were here too, really do. It's bizarre, even though like I didn't spend every day with you guys in the parks, just knowing that you were around was kind of like a big comfort. So it's almost like I've had my safety blanket snatched, and yeah, I do miss you. I really do miss you guys being out here. You love Early Sandwich. Holiday one is your favourite. I'm guessing holiday one is going to be like turkey and stuffing. We'll see. But no, I headed to Disney Springs earlier. Met up with Wandering Apple. So the other night when we done the it's quite windy. The other night when we done the kayaking, I kind of acquired their bug spray. So I took a bag with me on the kayaking, and we put their bug spray in it, so if we needed it we had it with us. And then I forgot to give it back to them, so I've just met up with the boys just now. So they got their bug spray, and Georgie is probably going to meet me later tonight in Magic Kingdom, so that would be awesome. But yeah, just kind of been having a wander around, and then I realised, you can tell that I'm not on top form, I forgot to pack my magic band. So all the way, took me forever to get down here today because of traffic and Ubers. I don't know what happened, but whether there was a glitch with the app or there just wasn't any Ubers in the area because the traffic was so bad. But it took me forever to get an Uber to pick me up, and then the traffic was just so bad coming down the I-4. So I was like, I really don't want to have to go all the way back up just to get my magic band to come back. So I popped into the Disney ticket store here, explained the situation, and they were so good with me, so good. They were like, if it's linked to your My Disney Experience app, they're like, we can just issue you a card and you can get in the parks that way. So that's exactly what they've done. They've been, I'm going to sit down, I've not got the energy. Temperature wise, I think it's cooled down a little bit now, but today it's been about 33, I think, feeling like 37, so it's been like another hot one. Just catching, oh Nathan, you're in Epcot for the last illumination fireworks. I did consider coming, but I did do Epcot the other day and I saw illuminations then, so, and this is going to be my last chance to do Happily Ever After, because tomorrow is going to be my last Disney day, and it's a Mickey's Not So Scary night, so yeah, I won't get to see Happily Ever After. So yeah, the Christmas one is turkey and stuffing. No, I'm not gonna do Epcot tonight. I did. Oh, the wall's wet and I've just got a wet bum. Today really isn't working with me. Today is fighting me every step of the way. So yeah, not gonna do Epcot today. It's probably not gonna do Epcot for the rest of the trip, because tomorrow I'm gonna dedicate to doing Animal Kingdom in the morning, which is my favourite park, so I'm just going to do that as almost a last hurrah, and then dedicating the afternoon and the evening to Hollywood Studios, because I've not seen Galaxy's Edge of a night time, and I've never seen the Studios fireworks. Colin, can you please come and pick me up in your lift ride? Colin, if you were still here, I'd happily make a stop on a lift. M6 was a nightmare today and it's pouring down. Yeah, it's right. So everything's kind of wet here. I was going to say that's definitely wet, but hey Colin, the Hagrid's gang reformed. Apparently Hagrid's was back down today, so not entirely sure what is going on with it, whether there's a more serious issue or it's just coincidence. Have I seen Fantasmic? I've not seen Fantasmic this trip, but I've seen it quite a lot in the past. It's not my most favourite, I have to say. I know I'm going to probably get a lot of hate for that, but it's not my most favourite. So yeah, I'm not too bothered about seeing it, because I've seen it plenty of times in the past. So anyone who hasn't been to Disney Springs or is familiar with Disney Springs, then here you go. So just outside World Disney. So this is like the bottom end of Disney Springs. Got Rainforest Cafe across the lagoon. Oh no. Apparently, this guy is saying that Hagrid's is apparently an animatronic issue. People have waited hours and have got on it. So Steve and Chris, before they went home yesterday, they went into Islands and they literally waited. Oh, I've literally got no energy, guys. Like holding this phone up, it feels so heavy. Let's just switch arms. So yeah, Steve and Chris waited. I don't know how long they waited, but from park opening until they had to go home, like in terms of catch their flight, and it never opened in that time. So yeah, something's definitely going on. Let's go in, see if we can get free chocolate. Let's go get our free chocolate. Steve, I'll ask this out shop. Steve, the other day when you went in, where do you get the free chocolates from? Do you have to ask for them or do they just give them out? Oh. We did 100 minutes yesterday, then gave up to catch the plane as it wasn't opening. Yeah, that really sucks. Just arrived home after 11 days. Disney blues kicking in big time. How long am I out here for? I'm out here for 6 weeks this time. I've gone a little bit mad. This isn't a precedent that I'm setting for each trip. But yeah, like the opportunity arose for me to be here for 6 weeks. And I just thought this is the only chance that I'm ever going to be able to do it, so I've done it. I've got another week left at Cabana Bay and then I'm transferring for the last 12 nights I'm at Avanti, which is on iDrive. So I've never stayed on iDrive, so yeah, be good to experience it. Looks really quiet. I thought it was quite busy. I generally come to things late night, so it's normally cooler, and generally like when the parks are starting to run down and I've kind of had enough of the day, I normally head here because top money saving tip, it is cheaper to get a Uber back from Disney Springs to Universal than it is from any of the parks. So after 4 p.m. you can get a bus shuttle from any of the parks to Disney Springs. So that's generally what I'm doing. It takes a little bit longer, but it's depending on which park you travel from. It's saving about $6 per Uber ride. So it soon adds up. Did someone say free chocolate? There's a lady with a basket inside. Okay, I'm going to have a look, see if she's around. Is it okay to take one? Thank you very much. Thank you. I got the chocolate. I got it. That's like the third time I've been in there, and I always feel like I'm kind of going in and not really knowing where I'm going and what I'm doing. So I've achieved it, getting the chocolate. Let's pop it in my bag before it melts because my hands are crazy hot. So the other day, Steve, Chris and myself, I'm trying to do the bag up. We came here for kind of like a sit down drink, which turned into a like ice cream fest as well. So we had it in, I had mine in a bowl, Chris had hers in a cone but without chocolate, and Steve had, oh it's so good, the ice cream is so good. Let's catch up on the chat. I'm definitely going to head in there before I go. Try and get 2 bits of chocolate, and then if there's any chocolate left when I come back, yeah, you can have some. So yeah, I'm just kind of slowly making my way towards Earl Sandwich, and then I've got no idea where I'm normally catching the Ubers straight to the parks, and then I catch the from the parks to Disney Springs, because they only run after 4 p.m, and then catch an Uber from Disney Springs back. So I've never actually done it the other way around, but they drop you off, the buses drop you off like behind like Sephora and that section, so I'm assuming it's back up there, but I might have to go find someone who works for Disney and to ask. If not, Saratoga Springs is just over here, so you can always walk there and then use the hotel bus. Hi Valerie. Thanks Laura. I'm trying to keep as up to date as possible with the one takes. As mentioned, yeah, yesterday's didn't go up because I literally didn't leave the hotel room, so it's nice to just be back out, and definitely not going on any rides today. So I have got some fast passes, but it's to meet Mickey and Minnie, and then the Buzz Lightyear like laser blast. So I thought, yeah, I'm not going to go on anything more extreme than that. So have got 2 fast passes for when I get across to Magic Kingdom. One thing that I do want to do this trip as well, let me turn the camera around, is Void. So over here, this is the VR experience. Let's go over and show you. So Void is the same company that done the Star Wars VR experience at Westfields in London. So I done a video on it probably about 2 years ago, and then since then they've come to Disney Springs, and you can also do the Star Wars one, and they've also got a Wreck-It Ralph one now. So Secrets of the Empire is the one that I done at Westfields, but they also do Wreck-It Ralph. So that's something that I want to do before I go, to see how it compares, to see if it's I do not know there's literally a racket going on, but there's like nothing going on. But no, I want to do it to see how it compares to, like, because the one at Westfield was just a pop-up, it wasn't permanent. So I want to kind of see if this is any better, where it's like a permanent base. It's been here like 2 years now, I think. So yeah, I want to give it a go. Don't forget your mission and Void. Definitely gonna have to do it. See if you walk up to the hotels. Yeah, exactly. You can so the hotel buses still run, so anything before 4 p.m. If you're at Disney Springs and want to get to the theme parks, either need to lift it, or if you make your way to one of the hotels, use one of the hotel shuttles. Will there be vlogs? So yeah, I'm vlogging this trip. I did vlog last year's, but I've not got around to editing that just yet. So I am probably going to be editing this year's trip first, because I'm going to have an absolute, I'm going to move out of the way because I'm in front of the menu. I'm going to have an absolute abundance of content from this year. So I'm going to edit this year's first before last year's, but I am vlogging this trip. Sit down. It's a bit of a walk to the lift on the west side. Our Wi-Fi ran out, so we had to book it and then leg it. Oh no! I since found out you can catch lift from 2 places. So if you're getting picked up from Disney Springs, you can pick it up from Cirque du Soleil, so behind there, or down here, just kind of like where the bus station is. Yeah, you can pick them up from there. So essentially where like the Disney Christmas shop is, that little exit there. Look for the signs that say lift share. So they don't say Lyft or Uber. I think it says lift share or car share, something like that. That's essentially where they're allowed to pick you up from. And essentially when you go on the Lyft or Uber app and you say Disney Springs, it won't just default to one, it will ask you which one you want to be picked up from. So I generally find it's easier. Most of the shops that I tend to go to are down this bottom end. I find it easier. It's generally this end that I get picked up from now. Holiday blues bad today, first day back in work. Oh, Colin! That does suck. Like going back and the weather's miserable and then back in work, so yeah, there's something, I'm definitely not looking forward to it. I'm really not. Can't wait for the vlogs either. There is so much new stuff. There is so much. And even this trip, like the amount of new things that I've done, on this trip that I've not done in previous years. So far I've done the kayaking. So we've done bioluminescent kayaking with Wandering Apple the other night. And there's a lot of things that I've done around the parks that I've not done previously. I've not dedicated time to doing them, whereas like I've done it this time. And then coming up, I've got an airboat ride, so doing Boggy Creek airboat, doing helicopter rides, gonna go on the Orlando Eye. What else? Also this trip, I know it's not the first time that I've done it, because I've done it last year, but I've not shown last year yet. Done Starflyer, so went on Starflyer when Jenny was out here. So much stuff, so much content. So Discord, are you not with 3? You can use your mobile in USA for free if you are. I'm personally with 3. I changed over for my solo trip, so that was 2 years ago. I changed over to 3 for that purpose. I didn't have to worry about data and daily charges, because like previous holidays it was like £5 a day to use like even just like one message. It was crazy. So yeah, I switched over to 3, so I didn't have to worry about data, anything like that. So yeah, and I know a lot of the other phone companies have started switching over and doing the same. So yeah, definitely a good thing. How long have I been away for? So I'm currently halfway through my trip. So I've been here just over 3 weeks, and I've just got just under 3 weeks to go now. Did I see the Milky Way? Not very clear, but I did. The area that we done our kayaking tour, there was still quite a lot of lights around. They said if you go the other side of Nassau, where essentially like it's north of Nassau, it's pretty much no light pollution out there. It's undeveloped. A lot of it is nature reserve. We were kind of like south of that, so we were kind of in more of a built up area. So we still did get to see it. It was very, very faint, but you could see it almost looked like a cloud in the sky. So you could see the star. Saw a shooting star, which was pretty cool. And we caught we saw the bioluminescence. So as you put your hand in the water and you wave your hand about, let me show you this blackbird just sat there chirping away. So yeah, we saw the bioluminescence and like the algae, and also another bioluminescent little jellyfish type things. So we managed to catch one of those in the net as well, which was pretty cool. We saw a dolphin. Yeah, it was so good, so good. Haven't not been on the Skyliner yet. Skyliner in terms of like Disney's gondolas, cable cars. Are we on about? Planning on doing that tomorrow, because I'm going to be over at Hollywood Studios. I'm planning on having a quick ride then to kind of go on and experience it. I used 3 while I was over there. 4G was okay, no massive bills. How was living with the land? It was good. I did enjoy it actually. The reason I've never done living with the land before, the idea of going in like a greenhouse when it's like 35 degrees or like 35 Celsius or higher outside, I was like, no way. Not hot in there, it's okay. So it's probably cooler in there than what it is outside, but I enjoyed it. It was good. I need to come to Scotland and hope for clear skies. Yeah, Yeah, definitely. Did you see any satellites move across the sky? Not that we noticed. No, they weren't pointed out. I mean, we had a 2-hour tour. I think I've been like bitten above my eyebrow, like there. Got like a bump and it's sore. Yeah, we had a 2-hour tour, and obviously within that time you're constantly moving, you're constantly going around, and most of your time is kind of spent playing with the water, literally being like a kid and scooping it up. One of the tricks they get you to do is take a handful of water and let it trickle down your arm, and as it runs down your arm it lights up blue. It's amazing. It is amazing. So no, we didn't notice any satellites move across the sky, but if we were out there long enough looking at the sky we probably would have seen some. I'm thinking potentially, I don't remember swallowing any of the water, but because it is salt water, I don't know if I'd done something afterwards that made me poorly because of the water. I don't know, but it just seems a little bit of a coincidence that I went kayaking and then literally a matter of hours later that night I was being poorly. So yeah, I don't know. Honestly, don't know. Am I doing Illuminations tonight? No, I know it's the last showing of Illuminations. But I saw Illuminations the other night and kind of said farewell to it because I wasn't sure when the last night was going to be, but it is tonight. But I am heading into Magic Kingdom tonight because tonight is going to be the last opportunity that I'll get to see Happily Ever After. So tomorrow is my last Disney day, but tomorrow's also Mickey's Not So Scary night, so obviously they don't show they obviously don't show Happily Ever After, so going there tonight to see Happily Ever After. I went to Magic Kingdom the other day and it was just crazy busy. I couldn't get like a spot in front of the castle, so I saw it from the side, and as lovely as it was to kind of experience it from a different angle, it just wasn't the same. Like all the fireworks kind of going off in one direction, you're looking at the castle in another direction, you can't hear the music, so it just wasn't the same. So I'm going back tonight for that. But if I was going to be coming back to Disney and have another chance of seeing it, then I probably would have gone to Epcot tonight to see the final Illuminations, but I'm imagining it's crazy busy over there. So Nathan's over there at the moment, so Nathan is going to see the last Illuminations, so yeah, by all means head over to Nathan's channel. Yeah, it would be rammed, it would be. Although I got talking to, it was Disco Liz that I bumped into about a week ago, and she was saying that they're putting on like a new fireworks show, but it's not going to be the permanent one. They've put like a stand-in one, so I don't know when that starts from, but I might check on the Disney app and then see what time that happens and maybe try and fit it in another day, because my Disney ticket doesn't run out until this weekend, but I've just got plans every single day, meeting up with people, and then the UUOP, so the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, so they're all coming out, so the sign up for that is on the Friday, so maybe after that, if I don't go into Halloween Horror Nights, I could potentially catch it then, but we'll see if I can catch the new show as well. I think every vlogger is from the UK is in Epcot tonight, yeah, as well as all the local, the Floridians and everyone else that's flown in. It is gonna be busy, Yeah, Mickey's in the centre of the castle, like, yeah. Okay, I think it starts tomorrow, the temporary show. I can do with my plan, see if I can fit it in. Right. Hello, Watergrams, hello. Even though I'm just saying hello, I'm probably going to have to call it a day there. It's just, yeah, really good to kind of catch up and just say, I'm okay. Like, I've not disappeared, I've not haven't been well, but I am okay. I'm just literally going to head into early sandwich and get some food in my belly. So, should we go have a look at the menu before I go? Oh, what am I going to go for? So they do salads here, so I might go for a salad. So yeah, thank you for spending time to catch up with me, and I'll try and do another one of these live streams at some point, and I will do a one take. Okay, get to sleep, it's late. Thank you for staying up, but yeah, gonna go grab some food. So